Hello, Wild Witchers, this is Krypton, and I didn't walk to where I wanted to go before I started this video of The Witcher 2! Now, picking up where we left off after we raided the Reverend Deadman's chest, and also his books, and his table book thing with his schematic for a poisoned chalice mug thing, because everyone's blaming the prince for the poisoning, including me, because I want to stab him. But I don't want the peasants to win because they don't like non-humans. But I also want to stab the prince a lot. So I'm gonna go see if I can. Can I talk to him? Is that? I would like to talk to him.
I'd gladly hear your opinion on the situation.
Finally, someone reasonable. It's obvious Henselt bribed some serf who then did what he was told.
I have evidence to the contrary.
Henselt couldn't possibly reach Vergen.
Doesn't he have sorcerers at his court? Or perhaps he hired a witcher to break through. There's no other explanation.
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain sight. Only the servants touched the decanters. And who are they? Commoners. Then that same commoner incited his folk to stand against the nobles and the prince.
Something to think about.
Enough of this charade! Try to be reasonable, folks! Sit down and talk in peace! We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why. The mongrel covets the crown.
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her, he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the Virgin sips it.
Good question.
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince poisoned the wine.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene dumbhead, the prince can, curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they want it, nobody but Stennis could do it.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stennis' leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olkan got what he deserved when Henselt cleaved his head. Now it's Stennis' time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
That makes sense?
It appears Stennis would benefit the most from Saskia's death.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world.
And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Eden?
Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Eden, can judge me.
Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you?
I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign.
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
Bleed for her.
You didn't say a word about your guilt or innocence. You demand justice. You want to summon a coven of the wise. But who will sit on that coven? Any peasants? No, only people you'll nominate yourself. Lords whom you'll reward with lands for reaching the right decision. Such men are to decide if you're guilty? No, you are guilty, Prince. You know you are.
Uh-oh. That's the loading screen of combat. Yeah! Give me his blood, peasants. I need that. I need... Did I just kill a man? Whatever. Did I?
The nobles won't forgive them that.
They're a cowardly lot. Yelping's all they're good at.
And backstabbing.
By Stennis' example. His filthy life wasn't taken in vain. Eilhart will get royal blood, and Saskia will be cured.
We need to hurry. We can't keep peace in Vergen with strength alone.
Anything's possible using strength. One just has to know how to use it.
That's your credo?
Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt with this rabble.
What do you intend to do?
I'll get reinforcements. The Scoia'tael are more numerous than you think. Time to summon them. I'll leave shortly.
You won't get through the fog.
I don't intend to. Mountains may stop human armies, but not the Scoia'tael. I'm going south.
Will you be back in time?
I have to. Vafail, Gwynblade. Don't lose hope.
You sound a lot more reliable than Roche would be in this situation. And apparently if I didn't do that other quest, this may not have gone that way. And another level up. Oh, and a free sword. Sweet, I bet it sucks. Inventory. Stannis' sword. Steel sword, 20 to 28, 15% bleeding. Where's mine? 30 to 34. 18% poison. Stannis, you suck. You suck so much. I'm gonna level up on your corpse. Just, yeah. Deal with it. I'm getting 5% chance to instant kill stuff. There we go. Okay. I'll also read this here. 180% of his quota. Alright, so... I wonder if I'm gonna fail any quest by advancing, but I don't think there's any quest I can do. But I'm gonna watch this guy fail to get into his house for a little while. I wonder how many ways that could have resolved. But I'm happy with how it turned out. I'm sad I didn't get to stab him myself. I'm glad he's dead. And I have his blood. I don't know what more there is to say. I'm gonna just go to Philippa right now, because I do have an amount of other side quests. I even bought the schematic for the harpy traps, but the harpy traps themselves were actually really expensive. Well, let me just double check that, which isn't in the inventory, which I should take care of in town here, but I don't want you to see. The walls have ears, wait for events to unfold, yeah, because the war is not going to happen, there's still too much to do. But I'm guessing the finding Triss is going to be a thing that lets me do other things. You know? do you get it? Is it all there? Did I piece that together?
We were mining up at the face of the
Whatever. Advance my quest stage and give me more areas to explore without death, please. Oh, what did I stumble on this time?
I tried locating Triss, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak signal nearby, probably on the other side.
In the Kedweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the mist.
I tried that.
There's no time to lose.
I'm continuously scanning the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell, then.
Is that all I have to say about this compromising situation I caught you in as your... Well, she put her clothes back on quick. You're not dressed,
You
miss.
wanted to discuss...
Sheila.
Your friend Sheila is conniving with Henselt.
I know this, Witcher, but it's no cause for concern. Sheila is there to ensure Henselt doesn't fall prey to the same people who killed Foltest. We don't want him as sovereign of the Pontar Valley, but we also don't need Kedwen to descend into civil war.
Huh. I don't know, I
Remember the
hope.
antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
I have the blood. I murdered the prince for it. Kind of. Whatever, I have it now. What else did... I need to find Triss, which is through the fog. Which I hope by going through I don't, you know, fail the quest here because of things which I'm sure I get all on there. What even quest do I have to do now then to things? I'm out of it. I've been very out of it. Finding place for the spectral sword. Okay, so most of the ones here are pretty small time. I got it. Got it. To the fog then. So this time when I run through the fog against the people who, you know, kill me in one hit, I'm gonna have an owl with me, yes, that will stop them from killing me in one or two hits. And also not teleport me back to this side when I run through it. Please? Please? I'll touch this place of power. Gave me a circle of strength. You know, I hit for more. Not that it'll matter when there's 6 of them and 1 of me. Or, more accurately, like 30 of them and 1 of me, as we discovered once. I'm not sure if that bit aired, but I have spent like half an hour running through that damn fog. I wonder if that succubus is... No, probably not. Oh, wait, is this lady? Oh, her sword is still... Oh, man, she still doesn't know how to use the sword. Oh, she's silly. I wonder if that other lady still has her head in a rock. Alright, Philippa. I've wasted much time, oh hero. Please. Please. Save me. What do I do here? I'm not going to get an answer to the whole beating your leashed mage with riding crop, am I?
Take that.
Whatever. Thanks for being here with me, Philippa. You're sure that you can be here, right? Yeah, the right thing again. With these guys, it's just me now. Which kind of sucks. No! I should probably do this, now that I think about it. I mean, this is better than the things I was fighting, I'll give it that. Well, I say that. There we go. Get killed. Thing that doesn't exist apparently. No, back in, please. Thank you. I don't care about looting these things right now. I mean, I don't feel like I need the money because of mysterious merchant there who just got me all tough. You know, that went well. Could you fly faster? I mean, it's kind of preposterous that you can fly this slowly, and that you need to be in owl form to do it. I got told about how you're making sexy elf illusions, and this is what you can do? Could we just hang out in a sexy elf illusion for a while? That's all I ask, really. Actually, I want a lot more. I want to be able to go to another zone other than the one I've been stuck in, or the 3-ish. If I get a stab in the back, did that kill him instantly? Because I feel like I killed one of them instantly. First one. There. Now you're frozen in place while I stab you in the back several times over. Oh look, now she's going warp speed. Hey! Not without me. Oh wait, we're out of here. We're through. And now you're just going to fly back, leave me here, wherever it is that I've gone. That doesn't sound like it was a good idea in any way. How did Triss... Wait, Triss got across this? And I couldn't? What? Do I not get to see the transformations? Okay.
I can go no further. If Deathmold senses my presence...
How will I get back to Vergen?
I'll wait nearby. Hurry.
Death mold? What's death mold? Okay. I'm near the enemy camp. And that's where Philippa is waiting for me. Triss, I feel like I'm in a terrible place that I don't want to be. Hey, that's me. I think. Who's this? I don't know. Oh, that's Saskia. And that's Iorveth. Okay. No. Check his wallet, take his money, steal his watch. Take his weird statue thing. Just shove it in the space behind his back.
I knew it. Damn, I knew it was you. When the mist started whirling, I told the boys it's Geralt of Rivia, or my name isn't Vernon Roche. Friend of yours?
Just found him. He was already dead.
Interesting. Dressed like a Vergeni. You almost made it through the fog. What's your business here?
Triss.
Triss is somewhere nearby.
Still looking for your sorceress. If she came here, I'd know about it.
Roche, it's really important. Only you can help me.
Now you want my help? I'll gladly return the favor. Oh, wait. You did nothing for me. You made your choice. Fled with the elves while Vess almost died at that Horson Laredo's house.
Oh. What?
Is Vess all right?
What do you care? We could have all died while you played at being a squirrel.
What? These aren't really my only options?
I refuse to explain myself, to you or anyone else.
You saved a group of thieves and bandits.
Deride them if you will, but they're ready to die side by side with the simple people of Vergen. They've got better reasons to fight than orders.
Don't you care about Foltest's death anymore?
The assassin kidnapped Triss, remember? Help me find her, and I promise I'll keep the word I gave you in the dungeons of Lavalette Castle.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Right. If Triss is anywhere in the area, it can only be one place. At the rear, near the riverbank, the Nilfgaardians have set up their camp. Nobody can enter it. You can get there either via some caves or by sneaking through the main camp. I'd forget the gates. Believe it or not, the whorehouse is where you need to go to enter the caves. The ladies thought they'd use that passage to service the knights and nobles, but some monsters have their lairs there. If you've had your fill of whores and monsters, to the east there's a path that leads along the riverbank. That'll get you near the canteen. You'll have to sneak the rest of the way from there.
Thanks, Roche.
Hey, I'll hold you to your promise.
I am really curious about what could have happened at the camp and how differently this game could have gone, honestly. I'm going with Horn Monster Cave, as he called it. That sounds fun. I don't like using that word, but that sounds fun. Grosh, you got that. I have things to do. Which way is that way, by the way? I guess I'll figure that out next time. Let's just... Monster! Monster, are you...
Guess they'll never learn.
Alright, just get out of here, Rotfiend. Oh, you're Rotfiend, you're gonna explode. And you have a friend. Of course, I have a friend. And I'm here in the dead of night. Why is everything just... you know, it's my video. How is it not? Well, I'm here. This is confusing. There's a lot to do. I'm ending this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and my hat is being attacked by a Rotfiend!